guys, I am going to do an updated doll room tour. You can see two of the cats are in there. Some things have changed and I've rearranged some stuff, so let's get to it. First of all, instead of a pop gate, we have a walk-through gate now. This one is taller than the other ones that we usually have in the house, but we got this one at the consignment sale. It does have a cat door right there, and so keeps the dogs out and lets the cats in, which is what we wanted. Then when you come in, we now have a little doll closet thing that has just like single shoes in it, and then I've got like those shirts that from the store exclusives, and then some of the mix and match stuff is over there. So we've got that in that closet. And then this caboodle is like hair accessories, brushes, combs, and apparently the cats have been playing over here. And then of course the salon chair. So this stuff was in another spot, but I moved it over here and it seems to work here. Coming in, we have got my daughter's collection. So these are just my daughter's dolls, nobody but my daughter's. She does have a couple that are in the dollhouse, but for the most part, these are all of her dolls. And then underneath, I've got this 12 cube sorter, and these are the bigger cubes. These are the 13 by 13 by 15s that IKEA has. I like the bigger size for the clothes. So this is just my daughter's clothes, my daughter's and my American Girl doll clothes and accessories. Coming over, we've got the TV for when my mom's here. I've got Isabel Palmer, Girl of the Year. She needs to be fixed up. She's got nail polish on her feet and hands. I've just been dressing her and putting her in there. I do want to customize her at some point. I just haven't found the right stuff for her yet. So there she sits. Then we've got my Molly Modern Era doll, and she's sitting with her box. I love their boxes, so I didn't want to put their box away. So therefore, that is why it is the way it is there. When we get more, I will turn the boxes. So the spines, since for those that don't know, these boxes are made to look like books, and you can kind of see the curved edge. And so I plan to put the spine sticking out and then the doll standing in front of it, but I only have one for now. Those are outfits for my bonus girls. Up there are some of my little mini Lego. I've got Choco Cat up there, Stray Cat up there, and then like a little Lego, one of their mini sets. I've got two CYOs. I only got one brand new in the box, so I put the box there. And then this is our other, same size as this sorter, but it is just 6, so we have 18 total. And this has my son's stuff, eBay stuff, and then Purge stuff. So, oh no, that's eBay stuff, and that is my non-American Girl stuff. There's the closet. That's a big walk-in closet. That is where my Reborns are. We'll go in there in a minute. We'll do the whole room first. We've got my bow. Those were my daughter's bows from when she was little, and they now are in here for the dolls. And this is a new addition. Sushi's showing it off, kind of. So this basket used to be on this shelf, so I moved it over there, and I see the cats have moved it. There. I don't want it to fall off. So it's got like my hairbrushes in it, my scissor in it, some pens and other things in it. And then we have all of our American Girls plus my Gilmore Girls books. So these are all the AG books that we own are on this shelf. They were downstairs in that big cube shelf that I had in my kids' playroom before. And we got some actual bookshelves, and I just decided that I was going to we needed to get a bigger bookshelf for my daughter's room, and this came from my daughter's room, so we just put it in here, and it works for the AG dolls. Then we've got my Squishmallow cow collection and the bed my mom sleeps on. We've got Julie's bathroom over there. And then we've got some of my dolls hanging up. We've got my historicals, my girls of the year. And then, oh, Bella's my daughter's as well. So Tiana's mine, Bella's my daughter's. And then there are some of the OG girls. And then my girls of the year. And my daughter put the duck up there because she's like, it doesn't match the Squishmallows because it's a duck, but it's still a cow. And of course, she's holding Sonali's spot. So I do plan on getting Sonali at some point, and that's where she will go. And then we've got our Echo Dot and remote for the TV. Up on the dollhouse, we've got Kit's tree house with two of our create your own, or not create your own, Troop Me's. And then we've got my Ruby Red Fashion friends Alex with my daughter's Miku. I have got to change Miku. I just love this outfit on her. I gotta figure something out for that girl. These are my son's dolls and Kavi's trunk. And then that's just kind of storage stuff that I've got to deal with later. And coming down to the dollhouse, we've got my daughter's Christmas doll. Then we've got Holly down there. I'm not going to name them all because I do not remember all their names, like this one down here. I want to say that's Davia, but I'm not 100%. Nikana, my Mini-Me and Gannon, Keisha, and have yet to be named. I don't remember what I named these two. And then Lily and Lila. And then back there, you can maybe kind of see his head. We do have things back there. And we do have some, I have all the babies. So there's one, there's two, and there's number 3 for the babies. I need the stroller and the bathtub. They're on my wish list. Then we've got the coffee house that has Z and Yvette in it. And coming over, we've got the vet clinic. And then we've got Gia and Hari. And then we've got the twins in their room. And we have more AG storage up there. So the only stuff that's not in this room, oh, and then we'll come around the corner. And we've got this shelf up here. With those, and then I do have that on the door. We do have some of my son's, pretty much all of Luciana's stuff except for Luciana right now, are in my son's room. He's got the habitat, and then all of her collection is in her box in his closet. Now we will go to the walk-in closet. So this is where my Reborns are and my Real Cares. So it's a pretty good size walk-in closet. I've got the changing, first of all, I've got the dresser. So I've got 3 of them here. I've got my 2, I've got my 3, my 2 plus, my 2, and original Real Care all right here. Then we've got the dresser that has all the doll clothes. So the top drawer is shoes. Then we've got 0 to 3 month newborn girl, 0 to 3 month newborn boy, 3 to 6 month plus girl, 3 to 6 month plus boy. So the bottom 2 are basically Macy and Sean's clothes, and the top 2 or the middle 2 are pretty much like neonates. So I've got that stuff up there. Then I've got a bunch of storage up here. So I've got toys in that box. I've got that bassinet. I've got the Bounceroo, some more toys, a diaper bag, and then the Real Care neonate boxes, which all the neonates are in their boxes, and I think 2 baby think it overs. Yeah, because I have a beginner care and a Gen 4. Those are all up there. And then we've got this shelf that I added. It's been a while since I added it, but I don't think I've shown a tour since I've done it. This stuff is eBay stuff, and then like shipping supplies. But I've got my Liabelle stroller, 2 boppies. I keep wanting to do something with that, but I don't know what yet. And then just some general storage. This box right here is all my daughter's American Girl magazines when they still had them. Then we've just got this tote down here is American Girl stuff. So it has, oh, I can't think. It has Felicity's horse in it. I've got Felicity's whole stable and it's in there. And there's a bunch of another bigger like American Girl stuff that I don't really use much, so it just got stored in there. And then above that is like seasonal clothes for my Reborns. And then this is just other stuff. That is a baby carrier. I think that's my Ergos in there. And then that is my silicone doll that's for sale. And then the diaper bag that comes with her. And we've got Macy and the Nuna. And we've got my bins. So these are pacifiers that have not been modified. Boy and girl socks. This is headbands. And that one is like real care stuff, so you can see the diaper kind of sticking out. And then my Cabbage Patch Kid. I just got some decorations on the top. And then up there is just cloth diapers and then disposable diapers on the first. And I don't think I have anything on that top shelf yet. And then we've got my B collection of Squishmallows. And down here we have Sean with some more random stuff. He's in the Mama Roo. And we've got my two cute bunnies in our big window. And then in here we've just got bottles. I'm sorry, Sean's hands in the mic. More bottles. And then this is bibs and hats that didn't fit in here. And we've got pacifiers that need to be modified. And then we've got already magnetized pacifiers. So, and then we've got the storage cart. So, Nebula out. He keeps trying to get in. He's a pain in the butt. So, that is my doll room. So, it is the 2026 updated doll room. Oh, and then my table that I got recently that I am really liking for videos. It makes it so much easier to do videos. And it's nice that it's a smaller size. It can move around the room. It actually fits really nice right here. So like when my mom's here, we can put it right here and then she can set her suitcase on it. So it's out of the way for her walking, but it also raises her suitcase up so her suitcase isn't on the floor. So I hope everybody has a great day and I will see you all later. Bye.